step up to the fight, playing with powers they don't understand. Will they fuck it all up or will they save the land? Treachery, vanity, loitering and worse. They are their own worst enemies. These fuckers only know curse. Authors and dragons. Authors and dragons. Their powers combined, a group of fantasy authors take on a sadistic games master. Will they survive? I hope so, for your sake. Authors and dragons! Authors and dragons!
Hey everybody, I'm John Hartness, and I'll be playing the role of Fandango the Singed, Bard of all trades, and fuck, that's hot, stop throwing fire at me. In real life, I write the Bubba the Monster Hunter series, the most recent of which, Houses of the Holy, is available now, the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter series, the Black Knight Chronicles, and as this comes out, you might be able to even pre-order the next Shingles, Deader Than Hell, which will be coming out on April 1st, and I am writing that one. So, go get all that shit.
Hi, my name is Joseph Brassi. I play Bjorg Bjornsson, enthusiastic and violent barbarian. I was an author on the Mongoliad books. My novels Skyfarer and Dragon Road are available from Angry Robot Books, and The Prince of Clay is forthcoming from Falstaff Press. And I am the author of such non-existent titles as Wuthering Whites, the story of undead, horrifying unromance.
Hey everyone, my name is Rick Gualtieri, and I play Silas Kane, the shitter of Demon Skulls, or the shitter in Demon Skulls, or, it's Silas, could go either way. In real life, I write several series, including Bill of the Dead, Tome of Bill, Hybrid of High Moon, and Tales of the Crypto Hunter. Don't have anything new at the moment, but stay tuned, because it will be here before you know it, hopefully.
Hello, friends. My name is Robert Bevin. I play the role of Klaus Richter, the notorious rogue. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy, novels, and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures. I also write many of the Shingles series, the last of which was The Wing. Go get it.
Hi there, I'm Steve Weverill, and I play Brandon Flymaster, formerly a monk, currently a fancy hood ornament come to life. In real life, I write such books as The Doomsayer Journeys with Falstaff Books, and other books such as Shoot the Dead, and if you're interested in the origin story / previous adventures of Brandon Flymaster, you can pick up The Totally Legend of Brandon Flymaster, or Brandon Flymaster and Some Other Guys.
Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes, the pilot of this ever-flailing shit airplane, and the author of books such as Superpowers, NPCs, Fred the Vampire Accountant, and Villain's Code, the latest of which, Bones of the Past, has been available in ebook and print for a while, and is coming out in audio in less than a week as you are hearing this. That's right, March 30th, so you could be pre-ordering it right now, and then having it the minute it's ready. But before we transition from my usual spiel into the what did the adventurers do last time, we have, boy, a very special announcement. And I know we throw that joke thing around here and there, but goddamn, this is a special fucking announcement. John?
And not like the bicycle shop owner touching Arnold in his no-no place special, but like good.
Did Bevin die?
Bevin did not die. nor did Rick.
Bevin did not die, Rick.
So it's not that good. But we are happy to announce that Authors and Dragons Con 2021 will be taking place. We are going ahead with convention planning for August 6th through 8th in Nashville, Tennessee at the Gaylord Hotel, the Inn at Opryland. This is obviously contingent on the vaccine rollout continuing to go well and everybody being able to get their shots, and we will be following all local and CDC and federal guidelines for gatherings of all sizes. But as of today, the plan is to descend upon Nashville this August and show them what fucked up really looks like. So if you have not yet acquired your ticket, and a lot of you did get your tickets for Authors and Dragons Con 2020 and just roll them over, I do still have all your names. Fuck you, Mark. So those are still good, but if you did not get your tickets last year, go to our website and click the link. And the hotel room block is open, so please click the link to reserve at the convention hotel. It's not quite like Vegas where everything's walking distance, because fucking Tennessee, y'all. So it will behoove everyone to stay at the convention hotel. It'll be where the drinking happens. Also, to book a convention space, we had to commit to a certain number of hotel rooms. So please, God, everybody stay at the convention hotel, because we need to fill those fucking rooms, y'all. So yeah, go to authorsanddragons.com, click on all the links to buy your tickets, to book your rooms, and we will see your drunk asses in Nashville this summer. Woo!
I will even be a little more specific. You go to authorsanddragons.com, and the first link in the upper display is A&D Con, and that is the one you want. You hit it, it'll give you the address, it'll show you the details, and it will even have little links for you to buy the tickets and book the hotel, where it automatically populates the room rate, which gets you a discount and keeps us from being financially ruined by this.
Yeah, we'd really like to not go completely fucking bankrupt. Just stay morally bankrupt.
Yes. We're not ready to change the podcast over to Homeless and Dragons.
A little too close to home for most professional writers there, Rick.
All right, so with all of the big A&D Con 2021 announcement out of the way, it is time to resume where we were when last we left. And my God, I don't want to say it's a cliffhanger, but we ended on a shit whistleblower. I can say that with absolute certainty.
Oh yes, that other storytelling term.
And not the kind of whistleblower that has federal protection or anything. No, the kind that really is
Blowing a shit whistle.
Silas is blown on worse.
Oh God.
Arguably so is Klaus, but, you know, that's really getting into personal kinks, so.
Blowing on better?
Stallion of the Gods has blasted this shit whistle successfully, and from the sky, you see perception checks for me to answer that.
Fendingo, with his typical level of perception, rolls a 9.
Silas gets a 10.
Bjorg gets a 19.
Brandon Flymaster gets a 5.
Klaus rolls a 20.
Man.
You know, it's not true what they say about masturbation and eyesight.
But it is true what we say about Bevin only rolling 20s when it doesn't involve him fucking shooting at anything.
Steve, watch your words. I'm drawing a picture right now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Of course you are.
All right, so with those perceptions, Brandon Thighmaster, you just see something shoot out of the sky. It makes a little hole in a cloud, and you get to thinking about how that hole kind of looks like some sort of curling muscle, and you're gone on everything else. Fandingo, you also notice the cloud hole. You don't think it looks like a muscle, but we're not going to go any deeper than that.
Seems legit.
Stallion of the Gods, let's see, with a 10, you can see that there is a figure that has shot down from the sky and is racing kind of toward y'all. Bjorg, with a 19, you can see that it is a humanoid figure with feathers, and with a natural 20, Klaus, you get that it is a Aokora? I don't know how to say this. Aokora, a bird person.
That's an Akora.
Yeah, that sounds good. Fires down from the sky and lands in the tree. Huh? What's up? Whistle? Who's got the whistle?
Point at the horse.
What's up, bird dude?
Hey, what's up?
Is it a bad thing to blow the whistle, or is it a good thing to blow the whistle?
I'd give you finger guns, but I don't have fingers.
I mean, neither does he, really. I guess he does. I do not know the Akoras. I have no little idea. Yeah, we'll say he can make his little snap fingers. Hey, it's all
The
good.
bird person in my head is wearing a leather jacket. Is that appropriate?
I mean,
I assume so.
he's a little bit. Not leather, maybe, not in the
Leather.
animal world, but he's got like a cool popped-up hood on his cloth jacket.
Okay. I'll mentally readjust.
Coolness is sinful.
No, it's not the blowing the whistle's bad. It's just that usually something bad's happening if you're blowing one of the whistles. So who needs the help?
We do.
What's up?
We need a body.
Oh. No can do or Reno.
Why not?
I mean, not into murdering, man.
No, not that kind of body. I mean, that's where I was fucking going. No, my friend the cat
Hello.
didn't start off as a cat. He started off as an oily bald man.
Oh, you're doing the trial run. Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to get back the oily bald man so we can get the fuck out of here.
What do you want to get out of here for? This place rules.
Because I have a goddamn cloaca.
Righteous.
Technically, so does he.
No. Don't care. If he likes his cloaca, that's fine. I want my dick back. So,
Well, you're heading toward the remains of an old coliseum, and I'm betting that if Mr. Hister has any sort of event set up for the trial run, it'll be in that area.
Yeah, that sounds like his MO.
fucking hell, more with Mr. Fister.
Apparently, we must deal with Hister every single time we wish to get a body.
If we'd have just fisted him the first fucking time.
I prefer shitting in this skull.
Whoa, you haven't been, like, touching that skull or anything, have you?
No, not at all.
Oh, we've been doing more than that.
Yes,
God damn it,
Yes,
why'd you
yes,
tell
but-
the truth?
because it is proper.
This is gonna be a rough day for yo.
What?
Did I mention cloaca? Every day is a fucking rough day.
Coming off as a little racist there.
Would you just suck your own dick for a couple of minutes, please?
Yes.
He's like a little kid. You give him his pacifier and he shuts right the fuck up. It's great.
I just had a real, like, Michael Bluth, dead dove, do not eat mo. I don't know what I expected.
Why is it going to be a bad day, bird guy?
Oh man, there's some real dark magic lingering around that thing.
There's some darker magic now.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
This whole area is like a cursed blight sort of situation. I don't know, I wasn't around for it, but, you know, ancient summoning, big demony monster, head got cut off, land is blighted. You can see the dust, right? Yeah, it's everywhere.
All right. Which way to that Coliseum? Because I get the feeling we should run the fuck away.
Oh, if you keep heading north, you'll get there eventually. I mean, unless you get turned around in the desert, which I would not recommend.
Do you...
Mr. Birdman, do you have a name or is it just Birdman?
Squawkins the Fourth.
Okay. Watkins the Fourth. What is the significance of the whistle? Why did you appear when we blew it?
Oh, those are my helper whistles. Sometimes the folks around here get into scrapes, and, you know, this is part of my job.
So the guy who got eaten by this demon, did he just not blow the whistle loud enough, or...?
Oh, no, that thing's been dead for, like, centuries. Somebody must have dropped it last time they were around here.
In the demon's skull. Well, I guess it's not that unusual. I mean, we've done more strange things to the demon's skull. What do you normally help with?
For the first time, you notice him sniff. Oh, no.
Don't worry about that now.
Oh, yeah.
That happened.
100%.
Let's move quickly on from me having to explain any of that.
Somebody has not figured out their animal body diet yet.
Oh, he has. Yeah, that wasn't something he didn't want to do.
Oh, we have gleefully defiled it.
You may have gleefully done so.
Okay, providing you still wanted to help. What is it what help can you actually provide? Do you have some kind of specialism? Or?
Oh, yeah, I can fly! And he leaps up and, you know, flies around. Very gracefully and fluidly and quickly, he does a circle and comes back down. You know, also pretty quick, pretty fast, and just generally dexterous. Sometimes folks get stuck up a tree or in a crevasse. You never know when you need a helping hand.
That is true.
Very helpful.
Well, if you're just a general airborne sort of goodwill helper, we could probably use a guide to the Colosseum. so we don't get turned around in the desert.
Oh, no can do. That's part of the trial run.
Oh, damn it.
If we do get turned around in the desert, can we blow the whistle and you'll come keep us from dying?
Probably not. Now that I know what you've done to that whistle, I'm gonna write that one off, to be honest.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's completely fair.
But hey, if you make it to the Coliseum, I will be there cheering for you.
Oh, yeah, because cheering helps so goddamn much.
We'll make it there fine. This is a desert, and I'm a horse with no name.
You have a name. It's Idiot.
I do figure you might need a little help getting out of here, though.
What do you mean?
Again, you have been defiling that skull, haven't you?
Of course.
I mean, defile? Such a strong word.
Ah,
Very strong word.
Shitting on.
have any
I
of you
guess
attempted to
Phil?
leave that crater yet?
No.
No.
Way ahead of you.
Already. And he is just gonna fly here and kind of in a very like waiting ready, like he's kind of like just looking all over. He's got his little like hands shifting through the air. He's basically just standing in the air. I don't know. He has back wings. I have no idea how these things fly.
Jetpack.
I guess I'll try to fly out of the crater.
I was just going to suggest you do that. You make a good target.
Bjorg will follow Fandango.
I don't think you can go where I'm going, Piggy. I mean, because if you're flying, all kinds of weird shit's
climbing
about to
out. Climbing out in the same general direction.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
That makes sense.
So Bjorg, why don't you move your token to show me where? Don't go past like the lip of the crevasse. Just show me where you're trying to exit.
About like there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Fandango, we'll do you first. Tell me what exactly your movement is.
So the crater is like 20 feet deep?
I believe that's what we had said. Yeah.
All right, I want to go 30 feet straight up and 30 feet directly to the south, which would put me flying about 10 feet over Bjorg's head.
Okay, so you're going to get to lip, and then you're going to continue rising to 10 feet. Actually, that'll be perfect. Okay, roll me a... this would have to be dexterity save.
13.
Okay. Oh my god. From the 3 remaining obelisks, a flash of magic blasts into the center above your head as soon as you rise to that 10 feet above point. And it conjures a massive whirlwind that blasts you down back into the crater for 16 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet Mary Mother of Fuck, that hurt.
Being as I am currently perched on top of one of these obelisks, was there any blowback on that for me?
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and say, go ahead and roll me a dex save too. The wind is targeted down, like it's pushing down into that crater.
Brandon Flymaster rolls a 14.
You are going to take 1 point of fire damage, just as the flash of, let's say electrical damage actually, or lightning, since that's more attuned with wind. As basically the crackling magic atop the thing just jolts fast and you don't get away in time.
Thanks for the assist there, Squawkins the Fourth. I can see why people think you're so helpful.
I mean, I gave a pretty clear warning.
You said nothing about standing on this obelisk.
I didn't say I knew how it would happen.
Alright, fair enough. You've been exactly as helpful as all my other companions.
Okay, and Bjorg, as soon as you exit... Actually, Brandon, you are going to have to stay on this obelisk right now, because this is all happening concurrent, so...
Okie doke.
Deck save.
No. The good news is no dex save.
Okay.
Bad news is that one of the trees that appeared completely withered and dead immediately starts lumbering towards you and attacks with... Oh, God. Okay. 2 branches and 2 grasping roots. So 11, 19, 25...
That'll hit.
26.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 of those hit?
Yes.
All right, give me a escape DC. Escape DC of 15. So I'm guessing that's what? Probably acrobatics?
I was going to guess strength since he's bound by a vine.
Yeah, I'll say athletics or acrobatics because it's escape. So we'll say you can either be slick or you can be strong.
Strong.
Whatever is preferable for you, you can take that one.
All right. And that is a 25 athletics.
All right, first one succeeds. Give me one more. You got hit by 2 grasping root attacks.
All right. That is a 27.
Woo! All right, well done. So, okay, you do take a little bit of damage from the hits.
Yes.
But not much. All right. So, it's going to be 7 and 7, so 14 from the grasping roots, and then 23 from the branch that hit.
All right, so let me do that math.
And at this point, I think we are all going to be moving in initiative.
Yeah, because that was a hell of a hit, man.
Yes, it was.
Silas gets a 24.
And then Flymaster gets a 9.
Fendingo gets an 8.
Bjorg rolls a 7.
Klaus rolls an 8.
All right, and the Tree Blight rolls an 8 as well. So, oh, Fandingo, what is your, what's your dex?
14.
My God, goes 24 to 9, and then 3 8s and a 7. What the actual hell?
Somebody's always running the fucking curve for the rest of us.
Well, Stallion of the Gods.
Well, I probably can't see that tree from where I am, right?
I mean, no, it's a tree. So you are in a 20-foot crevasse, but you can see branches moving.
Oh, fuck it, I'll shoot the branches.
Just gotta use his way superior initiative to not give a shit.
You can see the broken and bloodied fucking bird laying at your feet.
Yeah, but what else is new?
The fact that I'm almost dead. That was half my remaining hit
Do you want to
points.
heal? You know, will that make you happy?
I mean, do you want me to be able to throw fire at the fucking tree things? Because I'm thinking this might be useful.
How much damage did you take?
I took 16.
All right, then I will heal you for 16.
I forgot. Squawkins should probably roll initiative too.
So I heal you for 16, and then as my move, I just stomp a bit more on this skull.
Thanks, dude.
Thank Tor. Well, you know who.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All right. So with Stallion having gone, that brings up Squawkins. Oh man, that tree looks rough.
So helpful.
And you are going to see Squawkins bring his weird wing hands together and glow with light as more arms made of light sprout from his back, and a weird big bird face overtakes his own bird face. It's a lot. It's truly a lot.
That is something to see.
Wow, a bird wearing a magical bird suit.
Yeah, and then he is going to burn a key point. As soon as I can figure out how much key he has. There we go. To do Flurry of...
Wings.
Nope. Can't do that. Because he used his bonus action already. Okay, so he's just going to punch this thing twice.
Well, that was my strategy, basically, so...
A bull with the many feathers.
All right, and he successfully hits once. And he punches it for some damage.
Okay.
Ha! Take that! Oh no, didn't do much.
Well, it is help, I guess.
Brandon Thigh-Master, you are up.
Okay, I'm probably going to attack this tree. I've seen cats attack trees in real life. I know how it turns out, so I'm not optimistic. But yeah, I would like to leap from the obelisk onto the tree and burn a key point for a flurry of blows. 2 normal attacks plus 2 bonus attacks.
Blow that wood, Steve.
Bite, claw, bite. That's 20, 22, 16, 12.
All right, I believe all but the 12 hit.
Oh, nice.
Cat versus tree.
Okay, so that's damage 10, 9, 10. Oh, not bad damage roll.
Yeah, that's damn near your max.
That's solid.
All right.
It's about time. I mean, I am now just a cat stuck in a tree, but I like to think I've sent a message there.
I'll call the fire department.
Just kind of hate to think what message the tree's going to send back.
All right, Klaus. There's some sort of scuffle going on.
All right, Klaus. Klaus would like to climb onto the horse's back.
The fuck?
I guess, yeah, you won't really need to do that. Need a roll unless the Stallion of the Gods resists you.
Stallion.
Depends what you're going to do on my back.
I mean, you don't know, I guess, but I just want to ride up in case you try to get out of this pit.
I will cautiously allow him, just being mindful if I feel anything damp upon me.
It's all damp. Once I'm up there, I guess that's my movement. I would like to shoot the tree with my sharpshooter skill.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Well, I'll give you something less. Here we go.
Oh, we don't expect anything more either.
Yeah, there you go. Oh. So that's -5. That's an 18.
An 18 will hit.
Ha!
Holy
Hit
shit.
something. All right, so that's 8 plus 10 is 18 damage.
Damn. All right. Yeah. So, Brandon, you see just a bolt fire from within that crevice and fire up
Close
and
my
ping
eyes
off
and wait for
a
death.
branch and shoot down and hit the trunk. And it does some damage. This thing is still standing and fine, but did some damage.
I did something.
All right.
You did.
Vendingo.
All right. Do I have line of sight on the tree?
Yeah, I think it was because we've been giving it to
All right.
everybody. It's high enough that you can see it over the lip. Like, you can see the top of it.
Cool. Then I'm going to throw a firebolt at the tree.
Turn Brendan into a cat on a hot tin roof.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure a 12 is not going to hit with a ranged spell attack.
12 does not hit.
All right. Then, yeah, well, that's me sorted.
All right.
I thought that went excellently, personally.
Since you're currently not up a tree and on fire.
Yeah. This is I see this as a total win.
So it is going to swing. The branches is going to go 1 to Brandon and 1 to Squawkins. But both grasping roots are going for Bjorg again. So we'll do first branch for Brandon. 16.
16 misses.
Next branch for Squawkins. Natural 1. And a 14, so it doesn't hurt itself. All right, 2 grasping roots coming for you, Bjorg.
All right.
13.
Nope.
Natural 1.
Nope.
12 doesn't hurt itself. All right. So the tree does a whole lot of nothing.
So it's kind of taken after us. Okay, I get it.
Bjorg, it's your turn to reply.
All right. Gonna rage and gonna go for this thing with the tusks.
Bring them to bear. Or to boar, I suppose I should say.
And that is an 11 and a 22.
All right, 22 will hit.
And that's 14 damage.
And remember, you always have the option of reckless attacking.
Yes. Which I forgot to do this turn.
No worries. Stallion of the Gods.
All right, I will fire at him, and I will also use sharpshooter.
Oh, no.
There's a weasel on your back. You're just going to launch a weasel at it.
Unfortunately, that's only an 11 and a 9.
Yeah, you get a little shown up by Klaus and decide to put on a show, and it does not work. You massively fire through the branches and whiff wildly.
He rubbed his luck on me, amongst other things.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's not his luck, bro.
I call it my luck.
All right, Squawkins the Fourth, having taken in a little more of his opponent, is going to kind of roll back and forth. All right, time to go for the lot of punches.
Solid move.
And
Go for the blow.
Squawkins is going to burn a key point, do flurry of blows, and he's going to drop 4 hits. A 10, oh god, natural 1, doesn't hurt himself. A 24, a 23, and an 18. All right. And I forgot to do this last time. He gets to throw an extra d8 on there. Okay. So 13 and 7 is 20, and 12 is 32. 37.
He's wearing some kind of astral projection mech suit. Is that what's going on with here? The extra damage?
There's not really a mech thing. It's like light coming from him that look like, actual bird arms. But yeah, the astral projection part, it looks like he's wearing a light, just a light suit of arms and face and stuff.
Nice.
He is an astral monk.
Well, I guess that's some kind of monk.
as opposed to an asshole monk, which is what we ended up with.
All right, Brandon Flymaster, you are up.
You're all very lucky to have me. Okay, actually I'm going to make an observation for what it's worth, because I don't think any of us have said it out loud. And I like to feel smart, so I'm going to say to the others, I think these things are calibrated to keep whatever is in that crater within that crater. Just something to think about in case that skull gets any ideas.
So you're saying we should live in the crater?
I'm saying you may have to live in the crater.
I mean, you're already shitting in here, so...
Just have a think about it, and maybe just accept that that's your life now.
Will you kill the fucking tree so we can leave?
Okay, I'll do that.
Thank you.
I mean that is a plan.
I mean, you do you.
Just saying, there's my plan's there if you need it.
We'll keep that as a solid plan Z. How's that?
Makes sense to me.
I do not wish to live within the crater.
Got a whole alphabet to get through. Let's do this.
Yeah. Plan A is kill the fucking tree.
Alright. I'm not going to try anything too fancy. Going to burn another key point. And bite. Claw. Bite. Not as good this time. 22, 14, 10, 16.
2 hits that time.
Chomp.
You are
12 and
using
5.
You're using way too much teeth on these blows.
Teeth gets results, man. 17.
17 damage, and y'all have knocked a good chunk of bark and branches off this thing. It is looking ragged, but it still endures. But Klaus perhaps will change that. It's Klaus's turn. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, yes. Thank you. I am not going to rock the boat. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time.
Fuck it, why
Why
not?
change a winning formula?
Hey, it won, didn't it? Maybe
Yeah,
not this time.
1 out of a dozen.
13.
13 will not hit.
All right. Go team.
Balance is restored to the universe.
Fendingo.
Yeah, that firebolt worked so well last time. We're going to try it again. Yeah, that's a 12.
All right.
Not so much.
Oh, no! Nobody laughs at him. Mine actually worked last time.
That's because I don't voluntarily take 5 points off my roll.
And also, I don't want to be set on fire, so I applaud this ineptitude.
He's firebolting, not fireballing, although, it's not that far off. All right.
It's a dead tree. I mean,
Same thing again. 1 branch for Brandon, 1 branch for Squawkins, and 2 grasping roots for Bjorg. Branch for Brandon, 25. Branch for Squawkins,
Ooh, that hits.
14. Grasping root, 20, and 24.
Yeah, I'll hit.
All right. Bjorg, I need 2 escape DCs.
All right.
You're good.
All right. Bjorg rolls a 19 and a natural 1.
So you are grappled now.
What does that mean for my actions?
You'll take a d6 plus 6 at the start of your turn, and I believe grappled just means that you can't. So your speed becomes 0. You can't benefit from bonus to your speed. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, still attack.
Yes, if it's in reach of you.
Okay.
It has a longer reach than you do. But
Is it
currently,
within reach of me?
yes, currently it is within reach of you.
Okay.
Okay, so you take... Oh my god, those grasping roots hit a lot harder that time. So you take 12 and 9, so 21 total damage. Oh, thank god you raged.
Yeah, that's so 21 total.
21 total.
Round down to 10 or 11.
10.
Okay.
We always round down on halves. And that goes both ways. Okay, oh, Brandon, you take 14.
Check.
All right.
Luckily, I used my muscle rub last time.
All right, Bjorg.
All right, let's do some damage.
Would you like to reckless attack?
Yes, I would love to reckless attack.
Alrighty.
So that's 2 reckless. And the rolls are... that is a 24 and a nat 1.
Nope, it's a 24 and a
Oh, it's
17.
24 and a 17. That's
Yep.
right.
Good,
All right, let's
good
do
one
this.
to reckless on.
Yes. That's 8 and 17 slashing damage.
My God.
Tusk Boar!
You literally did exactly the right amount of damage. So Bjorg, you gore this thing you gore your tusk into it. It shatters into splinters that fall into the dust, and you are unbound. The roots that had taken hold of you wither away. And everyone who is outside the crater right now, which is just Brandon and Bjorg, roll me perceptions.
Okay, perception. 22.
12.
All right. You see a new withered tree sapling immediately sprout up in the spot where the one you just killed was.
Oh, I don't like this.
We might have to run away.
Or we could farm. I mean, it's a sapling. We could just farm this shit for one experience point at a time.
My hit points aren't indefinite.
We could be here for a long time, and I am really bored.
Well, it is Stallion of the Gods' turn next.
Well, before he goes, can I make a request?
I guess it depends what you're going to try to do.
I will say we relayed our observations to the crater people.
Before Stallion of the Gods attempts to leave the crater, if that's what he chooses to do, if there are like harsh winds blowing us back down, I would like to protect myself from them. I would like to burrow up his butthole if he doesn't want to make that weird.
I don't think it's on him whether or not that's weird.
I'm presenting him the choice.
He has a say in it, I guess.
I'm just offering.
So, being that I have 2 move actions, can I use one to basically just drop down on my back, crush him, and then the other to leave the crater?
He's making it weird.
I mean, it would definitely be a melee attack at the very least.
I mean, how do you think he was going to drive you up his butthole?
Well, being that I will still have an action if he climbs up my ass as a reaction, I will.
I asked. I did not.
I will climb up, and if I feel Klaus squirming to places he's not supposed to, then yes.
All right. I'm sensing by the tension in the air that he does not consent, and I will.
Yeah,
choose...
it's the tension in the air that you were feeling.
This is
Not the
how
butthole
that Buckaroo game started. Hasbro were just out in the desert one day. They saw a weasel trying to climb into a horse's asshole. I thought this would make an excellent game for children. Buckaroo.
God.
Does anything happen?
When you climb outside of the crater, from the position that you are leaving, yes.
Cool.
Stallion of the Gods.
And Klaus, he's on top of me.
And Klaus. Yeah, we'll just split. Actually, Klaus will take one branch, but Stallion, you're going to take both of the grasping roots because you're the one standing on the ground. So, one branch for Klaus, one branch for Silas, and 2 grasping roots for Silas.
Now, did this thing attack after my turn or as a reaction?
Reaction.
Okay.
They are pretty much just waiting for you guys to step into range. This is their special little ambush thing. Okay, so 21 to Klaus, 17 damage to Silas. What's your AC?
17.
Oh, so only one of the grasping roots hits you. The others were in the 20s, so yeah. So 7 damage from that, and then athletics or acrobatics, whatever is your stronger roll for the escape.
I'm not going to worry
I
about.
took 21 damage.
Yes.
I'm not going to worry about the about that. So
You
as
want to choose to fail it, I guess?
I'm going to choose to attack him.
Oh, okay. So you're just not going to roll the escape DC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So you are grappled then,
All right.
and you will take damage at the start of your turn.
All right. So as a bonus action, I will use my vow of enmity, which gives me advantage against him.
Okay.
And then I will do sharpshooter.
All right.
So one looks like it's gonna miss. It's only a 13, but a crit on the other.
Yeah, you got a nat 20 with that advantage. That was a good advantage.
So that winds up being 27 points.
Very nice. All right. You put a dent in it. Squawkins the Fourth will float over and begin to do his multi-strikes again and go, I'm starting to think that violence might not be the long-term solution to this problemino.
Hold your tongue.
And he will do his... and a nat 1 at the end. So he'll hit on 3 of these. So Squawkins flies over, delivers his punches and his advice, and now it is Brandon Flymaster's turn.
I will say, Fandango, you should get up here. I think we've got to beat off this wood and make a break for it.
I think you're not talking to the right expert about beating off, but yeah.
My argument is you can stay in the hole with the skull, or come up here and join the running away party.
I'm all in favor of the running away party.
Let's get the hell out of here.
You can fuck this wood.
Let's get this tree off our horse. I'm going to burn a key point. Maximum attack. Bite. Claw. Bite. That's a nat 20 for the bite. 16, 11, and 12.
The first 2 hit.
Okay. It's 5 plus 7 for the natural 20. 12, and a 9 for the claw. 21.
A respectable amount of damage.
Satisfying. I'm happy with that. Feel good about myself.
All right, Klaus.
All right, Klaus would like to... we're out of the crater, correct?
You are standing atop the... kind of on the side lip of the crater sliding down. Or you were sliding down until Stein of the God got locked in place.
All right, I would like to disengage. So that's a 5-foot movement, is that right?
You stay out of my ass.
Disengage
that is
where...
the opposite of disengaging.
Disengage is where you take your movement without provoking an attack of opportunity. And because you're a rogue, you don't have to spend a bonus action on it.
All right, awesome. I'm going to move...
Or wait, you don't have to spend an action on it, you have to spend a bonus action on it, I believe.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to move 10 feet to the left. Well, I guess it's going to be up to you. I don't know if trees have special places they can be attacked. If I'd get sneak attack damage, or what is it called? Yeah, sneak attack damage on it. But if I do, you can let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to do my standard sharpshooter. This is not fucking funny. I'm doing the most effective thing I could do.
Nothing about being immune to sneak attack. So as far as I can tell, you would get it.
Well, let's see if I hit it first. Doesn't matter. I rolled an 11.
All right, you fire a mighty bolt that whizzes through the air.
Oh, I'm glad we went through all that.
We didn't go through. I fired first, so we wouldn't have to go through it all.
In real time, this failure happened very quickly.
Yeah, Silas got wrapped in roots. Klaus appeared to immediately abandon ship and fire.
Hey, I tried to crawl up his ass. He was weird about it.
I mean, you guys could have been like a sort of a cat dog, but weasel horse.
That's a sneak attack. He lifts up his tail and bolts fire out.
This weasel just pops out of his asshole with a gun.
That is a sneak attack.
I mean, nobody would fucking expect that.
Surprise, motherfucker!
That's not a life I want to live.
As opposed to the life where you're shitting in demon skulls and then blowing the whistle you just crapped on.
Yeah.
Which one's really worse?
I know. I can think of which one's worse.
I think you just don't want to live. You're presented with this option and you say, "Oh no, thanks." That's not living.
Finally, we get to the core philosophical differences between Silas and Klaus.
Living is life.
All right, Fandango. What would you like to do to get us out of this conversation?
Fly up, but rather than fly straight up to where I got the shit knocked out of me, I'd like to fly up to right beside Bjorg on the lip of the crater, and then bird waddle the fuck out of here until I get past the little obelisks, and then I'll fly some more.
All right, you encounter no resistance.
I'm out of the crater?
You get as far as you can walk. I don't know your land speed off the top of my head.
Oh shit, I have to check.
You're a fucking goldfinch. It can't be a lot.
Regardless, you'll get how far you can get on that, but the wind is not triggered as you exit in that strategy.
Okay. I mean, I've got 60 feet of flight and 10 feet of walking, so...
Yeah, so you can fly to the lip and then get your 10 feet. do.
Fine. I'm the fuck out.
You'll actually remember it's 20 feet to get down the edge of the crater.
Oh, right.
Yep.
All right, so I'm still...
You're about halfway down.
All right, fine. Still better.
All right.
That's me. None of my other spells or bonus action stuff, so...
Did you say you used all your spells?
They all take an... Oh, yeah, I still have an action left. I've just used movement.
Yeah, all you've done is fly so far.
Okay, then fuck it. I'll throw a firebolt at the tree.
Alrighty.
24
That'll hit.
for 9 fire damage.
Alrighty. Alright, you hit it, and it burns up a few pieces, but this one does not appear especially susceptible to fire.
All right, next time acid.
Yeah,
I
mean,
have plenty of nasty things I can throw.
you still you did an appropriate amount of damage, just like nothing extra.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a parrot throwing like a piece of charcoal.
All right. So this time, all right. A branch is going to come at Stallion. A branch is going to go to Bjorg, and 2 grasping roots are going for Bjorg.
All right.
Oh, I lied. 1 grasping root's going for Klaus.
Well, shit, I didn't go far enough.
So
Isn't one of the roots already still on Silas?
yeah, it doesn't say they have a limited amount of these.
Fuck.
Oh shit! Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Apparently, it can make a bite attack as a bonus action since it has the target grappled. So, Silas, you'll get a branch and a bite.
You're welcome. I gave you more suffering.
Not doing so great.
First, the branch for Silas is a 13. Then the branch for Bjorg is a 28. And then the bite for Silas is a 12. Grasping root for Bjorg is a 17.
That will hit.
And grasping root for Klaus is a 12.
Yeah, that will not hit Klaus.
So just everything just hit Bjorg.
Yeah, basically.
Man. All right. Athletics for escape roll.
All right.
And the regenerating tree has grown.
12 and 20.
Oh, you only got hit by one of those grasping roots.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The other was for Klaus. But a 12 will miss anyway, so you are grappled.
Yay.
So you took 15 for the branch and 10 for the bludgeoning. So 25 damage, but you're a barbarian raging, so 12.
Yeah, 12. Though I'm down to 30, that's not a happy place.
That's not great. And unfortunately, you're about to start your turn grappled by this thing, which means you take 7 grasping root damage.
All right, we are down to...
Well, 3, but, you know.
So we're going to go after this. We're going to launch 2 tusk attacks on this tree. Not much other
You're not
option.
close enough to hit that one, unfortunately.
Oh, motherfucker. I can't attack it, can I? Can I attack the root?
Let me see what you can do. I know there's some sort of way out. The root has an AC. Yes, you can.
All right, I'm going to do that. Launch 2 attacks at the root.
You hit.
And that's a 21 and a 20.
You definitely hit.
12 and 10, so 22 damage.
Oh, and it's slashing. Perfect, yeah. Bjorg, you cut through the root easily, and now you have your movement action to do with as you please.
What's the strategy here? Are we trying to get the hell out of here, or are we fighting this thing?
We're killing it.
Run like fuck.
All right.
Entangle and run away.
Bjorg is am I off the lip of the crater yet? No, I guess
No,
I'm
you
not.
are you're kind of standing on the lip of the crater. We'll say you're halfway down. So you've got 10 feet.
Bjorg is going to move down, and then are any of the other trees showing that they're moving?
Not yet. You guys haven't moved near any of the other ones.
Well, we're supposed to head north, and there's really no way without running past these things.
I mean, you could just go around the rocks. There's more desert than just the map. This is just you can swing wide.
Okay, I'm gonna swing wide. I'm gonna head through this one and start going around it. Can I move between these rocks here?
No, they are too tightly packed for y'all to get through.
Then I'm gonna go all the way down here, with the hope of going around.
And now you trigger the rock element. No, I'm kidding.
I think that's my full movement, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's a good chunk, especially with the 10 feet off the lip.
I'm going! Keep up!
All right, Stallion of the Gods. You take 9 damage.
So I watch the barbarian lose his nerve.
Lost my rage. Shit.
Wait, no, you attacked Bjorg. You still have your rage.
Oh, that's true.
All right, sorry, go ahead, Silas.
20 and 20.
20 and 20?
Oh, shit. Forgot to say I was doing the... Okay, so we're just regular attacks then. 25 and 25.
Gotcha. Oh, you have advantage. I was just trying to figure out where the other 20 was. I was like, why is a 25 and a 23 minusing coming out? No, you've been sharpshooting. That's fine. That's consistent with what you've been doing. I was confused about the numbers. I got you now.
Right.
Okay, yeah, 20 and 20 both hit.
So then 19 and 22.
All right, you have dealt substantial damage. Squawkins is going to unleash more attacks in an attempt to help y'all escape. Oh no, here we go!
You know, Squawkins, you could at least try here.
Oh, there's the good stuff. Alright, he doesn't hurt himself on that. So Squawkins misses on the first 2 pretty badly, and then seems to slap himself back into it and comes back hard on the last ones. Oh, with a crit of 1. Yay. And let's get his extra D8 in there. Alright. Oh man. That critical 1 damage actually did matter. As with Bjorg before, Squawkins does exactly enough damage to break apart the tree blight. He does a flurry of kicks and punches his way through it, coming out the other end with like a karate kick action movie pose style. Oh yeah! Take that, tree!
Sounds like the Kool-Aid Man.
A little bit.
You can come back now, Bjorg. It's safe.
It is definitely not safe. All right, Brandon, you're up.
Okay, with everyone freed temporarily from the tree, we can just saunter off casually. Not any immediate danger. I'm not running away, I'm just going in a different direction.
And as before, there is already a new small withered sapling growing where that other one was.
I recommend everyone else saunters in this direction as well. Saunter fairly quickly.
Klaus, would you like to do some sauntering? Perhaps a dash to double saunter?
Yeah, I'll follow the others. Hello.
Hello.
Let's go.
All right, Fendingo.
Yeah, I'm going to use 10 feet to get down off the lip of the crater, and then once I'm clear of that, I'll take off and fly 60 feet.
Okay.
Which will put me right back down with Brandon and Klaus. And Borg.
And Gordon's just been sitting here this entire time watching this unfold.
As you guys run over, you hear... Oh God. What happened? I definitely did not just fall asleep on the warm sand and take a bear nap.
Healing, you fuzzy fuckwit.
Oh, healing went on. Well, that sounds great.
No. I need some.
Oh, well, good thing you're a healer. All right.
We're still in initiative.
We are.
There's another round coming. Wonder what singed bear fur smells like.
Bjorg.
Smells like my dreams.
All right. I'm going to do double move. Go up around here. I think I can get to there.
Okay. Stallion of the Gods.
I will do a casual saunter here for 1, and then I'll just take a second move and start going around the long way.
right, and with you all safe, Squawkins is going to fly over a little bit and say, "All right, everybody, good luck finishing out your trial run, and remember, have fun. The island of Warlock Monroe is all about the good times. Later!" And he's going to blast back into the air with a gust of wind.
Farewell, Squawkins the Fourth. I'll immediately forget you. And Brandon will take a double move to saunter up near Bjork.
All right, you folks are effectively out of combat at this point, so long as you continue to swing wide. So we can wrap the game section of our playing here for the night. Seems like a good stopping point, but don't worry, listeners. As you know, we are not done because while we've been playing, we've also been putting up the live blog up on our Facebook page. And now we're going to take your questions that have been posted up there as well, but not before we take the questions of the people from the Discord, because the Discord is tied to the Patreon.
Before we wrap the game section, do we want to say that we swing wide enough and set up for a long rest?
Let's swing a little bit wider.
I want to warn you guys. Remember, your trial has a limited number of days, and every time you take a long rest, you are effectively just deciding to burn the night. Or deciding to age the night.
Fuck.
So, I hope you've all been keeping track of how many long rests you've taken.
Not even remotely.
We've taken about 2 because I run out of spells.
And we also had a disco.
Okay, so that's 3.
You've had disco. You haven't always waited for nighttime proper to take a long rest. But I will leave you guys to contemplate whether or not you want to do that when we resume. You can definitely say you have swung wide enough and get to the opportunity for it.
Cool.
So before we take questions from the Facebook, we like to take them from the Discord, which is tied to our Patreon, patreon.com/authorsanddragons, because cutting the line is one of the perks of, being in that cool elite club.
Cool elite club.
So, Rick, what questions do we have on the Discord tonight?
Well, then our friend Jen asks, what's a TV or movie prop you'd absolutely love to have from your favorite franchise?
That's a good question.
Give me Andoril, baby.
I don't think they were talking about what character you want to fuck. Joe.
No, I mean the Sword of the King from Lord of the Rings.
I think that still qualifies as something you want to fuck.
Even though Joe's the sword guy, I'm gonna say, and probably it makes sense because it's ridiculously too heavy to use as a weapon. But I would love to have Conan's Atlantean sword from the first Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, that one's up there.
Chainsaw Hand, Evil Dead 2.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to a really rockin' Iron Man suit. I realize it would be cosmetic and not actually allow me to fly, but that would still be badass.
Also, let's remember that Robert Downey Jr. is nowhere near as tall as you. So it would be like you'd be wearing knickers.
Yeah, I'd have to get the custom. All right, take the Tony Stark one, take the War Machine, put them together. That should probably be enough metal for me.
You'd have a pair of iron shorts.
I mean, iron cargo shorts is not off-brand for me.
I'm gonna go with maybe the wise wizard puppet from Your Highness. Just something creepy.
Puppets. I didn't think of puppets as props, but I suppose they are, aren't they?
I mean, most.
No, I'm sticking with my Chainsaw Hand. It's iconic.
Yeah, I kind of want a Captain America shield.
That'd be cool.
Because they make pretty good metal replicas that you can buy. I'm just cheap.
I mean, I think most of these things we could have replicas of if we were willing to spend the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want the one from the movie, though. It's my favorite movie.
Well, I mean, you could probably have that, too, if you're willing to spend a fucking lot of money.
One day.
God, I would not describe it as a favorite franchise, but the Michael Keaton Batmobile was fucking badass.
Yeah.
I could drive that thing around and feel awesome, even knowing what a dork I was.
Until you hit a bump in the road and it just collapsed.
Oh, 100%.
That thing did not look practical in the slightest.
It had a giant open flame on the back. In traffic, that thing would legitimately cause burns.
Also, don't forget, if the thing was like twice as wide as a normal car. So good luck
The
parking it.
Batmobiles. Just picturing any version of the Batmobile stuck in traffic immediately removes all the mystique from it.
Oh.
Alfred, find me a faster way home. The I-95 is backed up from here to goddamn Metropolis.
Launch the bat scooter.
Alfred, you know how hard it is to take a shit in this thing? Like, it takes me an hour to get these fucking pants off.
Yeah, that's where you realize that in real life, if you were to drive through traffic like Batman, you would be shot the fuck. Our friend Woo asks, I'd like to get the A&D crew's opinion on the heated debate in the D&D community. Should lizard folk and other non-mammal humanoids have breasts?
Absolutely.
According to one of the latest pieces of art I've commissioned from John Luther Davis, yes.
Oh, Christ.
It depends entirely on the type of story you're trying to tell and how realistic you're trying to be.
Well,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're talking lizard folk.
How realistic
if you're gonna do it, like some fantasy settings, you don't give a shit about the physiology of the creature, and in some they try to. So it depends on how much you care about it.
A as a general rule.
I say it's entirely in the hands of the person whose character it is. Like,
yeah, basically.
You decide how it looks, and it's your fucking character.
Yeah, I don't give a single shit. If you want your lizard person to have boobs, rock out with a fucking halter top, whatever.
People play humans with like 9 different hair colors all the fucking time. Do what you want, man.
Yeah,
I just drew Steve with 4 tits.
People go to the salon and get 9 different hair colors all the time. For the record, my hair has been a normal human color for over a year now, and it's driving me fucking crazy. We got to get conventions going again.
Have I got good news for you, John? Go listen to the beginning of this episode.
Yeah? Are we going to be doing something cool in August?
My God, yes.
Just listen to what you just said.
If you skipped over the beginning of this episode, holy shit, what a mistake.
Yeah, quit doing that.
Because we're not telling you now. Go back and listen to the beginning. Right now.
Right.
Tits on a Snake, August 4th.
Now I've got Samuel L. Jackson in my head saying, tired of these motherfucking tits on this motherfucking snake.
Also, it's August 6th, not 4th.
All
just
right.
to make
I think that's now our official subtitle. Authors and Dragons Con 2021. Tits on a Snake.
It's that
Tits on
good.
a snake on a plane.
It's not an inaccurate description of our podcast when you think about it.
It
Yeah.
might be the only accurate descrition of our podcast.
We are a bunch of tits, and there is a snake.
I can draw us a logo.
Oh, God.
Why don't we go to another question with Rick before that happens?
All right. Our friend Slog asks, probably an attempt to shame us by beating us at something else.
Why do you guys suck so much at games?
If you guys are wondering, or hang on. If you listeners are wondering what they are referencing, sometimes on the Discord we have game nights where we play things like Jackbox with the Patreons and folks who were on there at the time. So if that's something that you would like to do and beat us at and have Bob and Rick be really bitter about for months to come, make sure you sign up for the Patreon.
If you want to make Rick and Bob unhappy, you can join the Patreon.
Yes. Give us money, because that will make us very unhappy.
You've already done it.
Anyway, our friend Slog asks, if you had to create a food based off of one of your characters, such as Klaus's creme brulee cookies,
Oh no.
Oh no.
That just sounds uncomfortable.
be it in game or not, what would it be?
Didn't we create a protein shake for Brandon that was basically just blended chicken?
I believe so.
It's just essentially somewhere between a chicken and chicken soup. There you go. That's what you get. It's not an exciting food, but it is lean protein.
Fendingo wants a cupcake with double icing, purple icing, and sprinkles. Goddammit.
Bjorg would probably be some sort of like greasy pot roast.
For Silas,
Nice.
walk outside, open up your garbage can, and find whatever is lying at the bottom of it, and you got Silas right there.
Yeah, but what are we going to feed him?
Klaus wants titty milk cheesecake.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that could have been worse.
Lizard titty milk cheesecake?
Now it's worse.
It's not particular.
Now it's getting specific. Now we're getting into kink territory. Something as this say edibles for Gunther, I'm going to go with Jug Hungry's Energy Meat Stick on the Go, which is just a giant, enormous turkey leg that you eat bones and all.
On a convenient stick.
And you're not necessarily sure that was a turkey.
Yeah, it's big enough. There's monster things in this world. Ostrich, turkey, person who worked out a lot. Let's not ask a lot of questions.
Leg of animal.
It's like that sugar snack. You eat the stick too.
Fun dip?
Fun dip, that's it.
I love that shit. Goes great with vodka.
Serious.
You know what
dip.
goes great with Discord questions? Facebook questions.
Segway.
Let's see here.
John teed me up and I had to take it.
You're welcome.
What goes great with titty milk?
Everything.
Facebook questions.
Oh, you just knocked that
Let's see
segue
here.
right off a cliff.
Here we go. Our friend Daniel asks, have any of y'all ever tried your hands at poetry?
Funny you should ask. In my latest release, Have Space Cat Will Travel, I actually did include half a dozen examples of my published poetry, including one that won a literary club's poetry award and one that was nominated for a Pushcart Prize. So yes, I've published a volume of poetry, and I've had about a dozen different pieces of poetry published in various literary journals.
I wrote a love poem for a married waitress at TGI Fridays that I wish I hadn't given to her because I really liked it. And, nothing ever came of that.
I've written plenty of poetry. I just haven't published any.
Yeah.
I honestly don't really like poetry that much, to be frank about it.
Yeah, I'm with Drew. I actually don't like poetry, so no.
I dig E.E. Cummings. I always really enjoyed his wild shit, but I don't know. For the most part, it never hooked me in the same way prose did, so I didn't get the bug to go down that road.
I've written the odd poem here and there. More of a lyricist. I like writing lyrics more than I like writing poems.
Lyricists are just poets who fuck.
I mean, that's what I talk. That's what I say about my poetry is it's failed country music songwriter poetry,
But
because it all sounds like a fucking bad Guy Clark song, which is still better than most of what's played on the radio. But
by that standard, then yes, I have definitely wrote poetry.
Let's see here. Okay, our friend Brett asks, which director would get the nod for the Authors and Dragons movie?
whoever the motherfucker who paid us for the rights hires.
The one who says yes.
I mean, you'd either have to go someone strong comedy like Taika Waititi, or just go someone who's going to take it in take it in a weird fucking direction. Like, just hand it over to David Lynch and say, let's go.
I was going to say probably somebody who's like maybe a little more on the raunchy comedy side than Taika Waititi. Maybe like who am I thinking of? Tim Miller, maybe.
Tim Miller, yeah.
I'm real hung up on David Lynch now, though.
God.
I want that sequence that's just Bjorg staring at a field of flowers, and the flowers are babies, and the babies are question marks.
I mean, fine, it can be Zack fucking Snyder, but we're shooting it in 16:9 like a normal human being.
I'm going to actually veto Zack Snyder.
Yeah, Zack Snyder, no.
We have higher standards than that. And yes,
And we're
I've
not
seen the
shooting it in
tweets
fucking
about the new
4x3.
Justice League. Look, Joss Whedon being a piece of shit doesn't mean Zack Snyder is suddenly good at his job.
Right?
I'd say Sam Raimi
Okay.
for old
Oh,
times.
Sam Raimi would be
there's
fun.
that's an excellent
Yeah.
choice.
Sam Raimi would
Yeah,
be
I could
good.
get behind some Sam Raimi.
Army of Darkness, Sam Raimi.
Yeah, that could be very good.
Also, McG.
You know, after The Babysitter, I could give that a whirl.
I was thinking Charlie's Angels in the first season of Supernatural.
Did not know he did the first season of Supernatural.
Totally forgot he was a part of that.
He was one of the creators of Supernatural.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, it was Eric Kripke's baby, but I vaguely recall seeing his name on a bunch of the early episodes.
Yeah, his name's in the credits a bunch. Because I every time I saw
Right,
it, I was like, who the fuck is
you're watching
McG?
I mean,
Yeah,
I was.
He's a music video director who got hired to do the first Charlie's Angels movie, and when it didn't suck, he started making a whole bunch more movies, and he's decent.
if we were truly matching like the right and this won't be director, but it would be production company. Let's be real. We're a canon movie.
Yeah. Well, I think even, no matter what director we get, we'd probably have to get Tom Green to do all of Klaus's scenes. Just,
Is Harvey Corman still alive?
I don't know. He always strikes me as somebody who should be dead.
I don't think he is.
Then he's probably even more qualified.
As an artistic choice, whenever Klaus is on screen, just cut to reruns of the Tom Green Show.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
No, cut to snippets from Freddy Got Fingered. In fact, not even snippets. Just the scene where he's jacking off the horse. Every time Klaus is on screen, just cut to that.
You know what would be, and I realize how impossible this is, but would just be the most insane lens to throw on top of it. Martin Scorsese. just a master artist painting a picture of a dog turd.
Kenneth
Martin, we know you're listening.
Kenneth Branagh presents Authors and Dragons.
Who's that motherfucker that did Inception?
Christopher Nolan.
Nolan
Nolan.
would be another mind-bendingly weird one.
Yeah, it's like, let's see you overcomplicate this, you fuck.
Yeah, he's fucked up enough.
Authors and Dragons, brought to you by Francis Ford Coppola.
I mean, his reputation's not great after all that Tenant shit. Maybe we could get Nolan.
That's true.
Not too bad he's dead, but dead we could do Stanley Kubrick's Authors and Dragons.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm thinking Tarantino now.
Kubrick achieved a masterwork in every genre except for Authors and Dragons. So, yeah, that would...
So if any really famous director wants to absolutely wipe your ass with your legacy, call us.
Look, sometimes you want to slum it, and that's okay. That's what we're here for.
you.
Tarantino in his multiverse.
If Authors and Dragons is just what D&D is in the Quentin Tarantino multiverse.
Just show up on our doorstep with life-size cocaine statues of Terry Pratchett, and we're there.
Yeah, we're not picky.
Okay. Our friend Rachel asks, if you were all suddenly forced to be vegetarian due to the reaction to a tick bite, who breaks down first? Who secretly loves tofu?
Oh, those are
What?
separate questions. I was like, what? I guess
I don't understand the question.
If we were forced to be vegetarians,
who's either
who
going to
would
have a
break down
tantrum
first?
or cheat and eat meat and I guess die
Yeah.
under whatever conditions this is.
I'm dead by Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fine. Fuck it.
You're going to die out of spite, not eating tofu.
I could.
I mean, you don't have to eat tofu. And
It's the principle, Bevin.
Well, the question was who secretly loves tofu.
Like the amount of like hidden meat byproducts and everything, we're all fucking dead in day one.
I can make it on beer and Doritos for a little while.
I mean, dinner tonight was cheerwine, microwave popcorn, and snack cheese. So, all right, yeah.
I was gonna say I'm sure I'd find a way to learn to like cereal and like coconut milk or something.
I thought you were going to say cocaine. Cereal and cocaine.
Yeah, maybe that would be weak too.
I'm
I
off
mean, they didn't
steaks
say
and
vegan,
up
so
yo-yo
we can still
powder.
have real milk.
God.
All right. Our friend Mark, fuck you, Mark, says, if you were a professional wrestler, what would be your name, gimmick, and finishing move?
Jesus, Mark, that's a lot off the cuff.
Yeah, goddamn.
I'd be Bevin. I'd be I wouldn't have my gimmick would be, this is stupid, and my finishing move would be a middle finger while I left, because this is stupid.
Okay, I don't have a name yet. I don't know, the Thunder Pair or something. I'll work my branding in to get that fucking dollar bill working. My gimmick would be driving one of those shitty little security carts that they always have in WWE's to run each other in. It would be driving one of those drunkenly down to the ring and like smashing into the announce table, just setting the worst example possible for the kids.
I went with choosing the best example.
My wrestling name would be Bevin, and my finishing move would be crawling up somebody's ass.
I've literally never thought about this, and you would expect that I would have. I don't know.
I don't know what my name would be. I suppose I could work something Tacoma related, like, you know, Tacoma's nickname is Grit City, and it's the name of my HEMA club, so I'm sure I could do something with that.
Only if you walk to the ring eating grits, motherfucker.
And I don't know what my gimmick would be, but I know that my finishing move would probably be grabbing a life-size cutout of one of my tweets and bashing someone in the head with it.
I mean, there's already a really tall, muscular dude who goes to the ring with a sword.
Yeah,
So
no, it's kind of
that stick's taken.
I gotta go a different route. I may as well go with the fact that I'm loud and annoying online, so I'll beat someone with a printed cutout of one of my tweets.
Yeah, I mean, I think in order for me to have a chance, I think I would go as Professor Gunhaver, and my gimmick would be having a gun, and my finishing move would be shooting a much more qualified athlete than I am.
I was going to say, getting back to Joe, I was like, you have the perfect name right there. That's your finishing move. It's like, I am the social justice ultimate warrior.
I don't know. I think if Steve walked into a ring dressed as stand-in Flymaster, his opponent's going to be laughing too fucking hard to do anything other than just lay there.
John, it's not like they're not used to ridiculous outfits.
Yeah, that advantage might not be right there.
You take it to a whole new level.
It would just be like, okay, business time, and then, you know, they'll break my spine. I'm sticking with Gunhaver.
That's true. Men in hot pants is...
Professor Gunhaver. Oh, Christ. Okay, let's see here. Our friend John asks, friend of the podcast, John Luther Davis, asks, is it true that elves poop granola? If so, is it all elves or just wood elf druids? You never hear about fat elves, and I wonder if that's why. Additional, depending on diet, would there be potential variety packs? Blueberry, raisin, acorn, or honey? Perhaps coffee bean specialty items?
This sounds a lot like somebody just wants to eat some elf shit and is really trying to gather evidence.
Yeah, back to the no kink shaming. If you want to eat elf turds, dude, just eat elf turds. It's fine.
It depends on your definition of granola. You can call that granola.
Call anything granola if you try hard enough.
Well,
I believe I did a bit on elves as part of my brief adventure hole series on our YouTube channel, so look that up. I can't remember if I tackled what elves shit or not, but seems like I should have. So, yeah, dig that out of YouTube.
Sequel.
Yeah, do a sequel. I loved the adventure hole series.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Well, if I didn't cover shit, then it seems like I should probably do that. Maybe a revival special.
What does everybody poop? Oh.
The hard-hitting questions.
If you want to eat elf shit, by all means eat elf shit, but maybe come to Nashville on August 6th through 8th to Authors and Dragons Con 2021 and eat elf shit on camera, because hey, why not help us monetize this bad boy while we're working on it?
You buy a ticket, I'll wear pointy ears and shit in your mouth.
Asterix.
Do not actually eat.
All right, and while our legal team descends from helicopters, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there before we get into further snafus. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week with a side quest, and then again in 2 weeks with another episode of Authors and Dragons. And we will see, hopefully, a lot of you in August in Nashville for Authors and Dragons Con 2021. Vaccines and CDC pending, of course. But until then, until next time, until whatever. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
He's making it weird.